And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to CasualPeteGaming. Today we're going to be playing around in Brotato, and we're going to play with the Explorer, and we're going to take the Cacti Club and see how we get on. So the Explorer, his gimmick is that he has a lot of trees on his island, and there's a lot of enemies. So yeah, we've got a negative point on us, which is that we don't necessarily have, what's the word? We don't necessarily get a lot of resources, and we don't have that much damage early on. This is actually pretty good since the projectiles on the cacti actually explode outwards. So I'm going to take a bit of dodge. I'm going to take the more trees and another cacti club, and we'll see what we can do. So I just made my projectiles pierce. So the second part of the Explorer is the cacti club, sorry, is that they spit out those projectiles after they hit the initial target. So it's one way of just dishing some damage across the entire map. So it might be a good way for us to just actually hit some trees even if we're not nearby. Like there, I just killed that one clutch at the end. Let's take the flat health regen. It's baby elephant. No, let's recycle the baby elephant. I want the health regeneration again. Let's get another cacti club. And lock the last cacti club that we need. I might take a bit of lifesteal. I'm not sure, just not yet. We'll see how we go. Alright, so that's another bit of health regen. It's another free item. Wow, we're getting a lot of free items. This is pretty good. And you just made it to wave 3. Yay! If you enjoyed the video at this stage, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That would really help me out. Thank you very much. And if you don't, that's fine as well. I'm just glad people are watching my video and enjoying my content. Alright, so that's good. That's 3 more items that I would normally not have. I'm just going to take it. Explosions, we don't do any. Range damage, yeah, let's increase our range damage. The range damage is the second part of the cacti club, so that's not too bad. Get turret. I like turrets. Oh, lock these two. More trees. This is a map all about trees, so increasing the amount of trees we have in general is just going to be a good idea. Alright, let's keep looking. So good. Right, just more trees, please. There we go. Just gotta get lucky. Okay, pick that up. You know what would be funny? Because we've got all these trees, a flamethrower would be quite fun as the Explorer with a flamethrower. Less enemies and harvesting. Let's recycle that. I kind of like the more enemies. I just do enjoy the challenge. It's probably not a good idea though. Let's get a lot of speed. And our health. More trees in the club. Let's get a bit of luck. And lock that club. That'll be our last club. But yeah, we're getting the speed just so that we can zoom around the map and pick up more of those trees. So yeah, one of the part of the Explorer that I didn't mention about is that we shouldn't really rely on minions to give us resources. The reason behind that is that there is a negative 50% resource, I believe. I'll check that at the next wave shop. So trees are definitely the way to go for getting actual currency going. And trees also have an item, chance to drop in an item, so if we get lucky, we can get some really good items nice and early. Alright, so it seems like the Cactus Club is paying off. It is sniping trees that I don't necessarily get close to. This is a good amount of armor and dodge. I'm going to take that. More dodge. Cacti Club. Let's combine and buy another Cacti Club. This is what I was really looking for. The Pocket Pack Tree. Killing tree spawns a turret. Let's lock that. And what do we have here? Heavy is this. Let's lock this. This is pretty good as well. Alright. So, next round, if we survive this one, every time we kill a tree, we spawn a turret. And that is going to be phenomenal. So now we're going to be pivoting into looking for a lot of engineering. A lot of engineering? Not really. Not yet anyway. For now, we're just going to still stack on health, dodge and all that, since we're mostly looking at staying alive. But if we find engineering as a backup, that'd be great. I'm also going to maybe try and pivot our weapons. I'm not sure yet. I think I might just stay the Cactus Club now that we've disinvested into them. But we'll see. If I find a high level wrench or something, I might pivot. but so far, actually, probably not. Let's take the extra XP, let's get some more luck, let's buy this, and lock, nope, not lock this, we like our dodge. So now, this is where it gets fun. Every time we smack a tree, we spawn a turret. Right, that's a tree, that's a turret, that's a turret, that's a turret, and you get the idea. So we're looking for all the trees, and every time we smack a tree, it's a turret. So every time we have a turret up, it's just more pain for the enemies, means we're clearing the map a lot better. And it just scales. And it scales. And hopefully we just overwhelm the enemies by sheer number of turrets across the map. They also self-propagate, so the closer the turrets are to each other. So if trees spawn near turrets, that just means more turrets are spawning because the trees get automatically destroyed by the previous turret. It also means that we have a better clear, and we get more of the items because the boxes have a more higher chance of appearing. So this is working out really well. Armor and engineering, let's take that. Attack speed, negative lifesteal. Let's recycle that for now. I need more movement speed. That's going to be the key, I think. I'm not sure I want to pick any of this up. I'll take more experience. Pickup range is pretty good. Let's unlock that. I want more turrets. So base turrets just means that we're going to litter the ground more with turrets. Alright. So their damage, I think I picked up some engineering. I've got to check. But I do believe the engineering is what's going to pay off here. So for the base damage, etc. They probably also scale with, what's it called? Good chance. Crit chance will definitely scale them. I doubt they scale off with my attack speed. So yeah, that's sort of what we're working with. As you can see, it's getting kind of crazy already. We've got a chunk of towers down here. If I scoot around the top, we've got another tower here, create another tower there, a couple of items lying around as well, which is fine. I don't need to pick them up. They just get vacuumed at the end of the round anyway. So yeah, we just got towers everywhere. And that is pretty much going to be the game. Wow. I'm going to take that. I need price reduction. Enemy movement speed. I've got some increase. You know what? I feel like 15 HP is fine. Engineering increase, more max HP, that's fine. I'm going to get more healing. A lot more armor. I'm not going to pick any of these up. I'm going to roll. I should probably have picked up one of those things there. Oh. The recycler. I could have gone recycler since I'm not fussed of actually doing... Oh, lock this. This will help us. And plus the HP. Alright, let's go next. So what wave are we? We're wave 9. Not too bad. So this wave is pretty hectic in general. Because it's just a mad horde rush. Alright. In general, let's scoot through. Turrets. Unfortunately, our turrets don't have any... They do have a little bit of pierce, actually, I do believe. I'm very curious what they scale on. I might check that out really quickly at the next shot. But I'm pretty sure it's engineering. Look at that, it's just absolutely littered now. Like, this is great. The map is just littered. The longer the rounds last, the more turrets are spawned. How are they supposed to do anything in this? Like, they're just dying over and over and over and over. And I made loads of currency. Let's take this item. So gain materials from recycling. Recycle this. Range. No. Let's re-roll. Engineering. Armor. Lots of armor. Keep the enemies at bay. Chance of auto-attracting items. That's good. That's good for us as well. Dodge. Let's buy this turret and lock this turret. We want just turrets across the yard now. I'm going to pick this up as well. Alright, I'm just going to keep the cacti, you know, even if they're low level. They're just good at breaking trees for me across the map. So that's probably going to be their main objective for me now. While I'm busy dodging all the enemies one way or another. Alright, can I have a next set of trees, please? Oh, they already are happening. They're just all in this corner, apparently. which is fine, I don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the cacti just because it gives an opportunity to break things at a distance. Alright, scoot through, scoot through. So far we're doing pretty okay. Yeah, just squeezing our way through here. We don't have many, yeah, we pretty much have a barrage of enemies there, which is pretty good. That's a lot. Medic turret, let's take it. It's just more turrets, more armor, another turret, more dodge harvesting, a little bit more health. Let's take some crit chance. No, we're not. Can't afford that. Let's take that luck. Landmines? Why not? Let's go for it. Oh, so we're already at a wave where we have a boss in it. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to kill the boss. That would be a surprise. So I've just got to focus on dodging it. And staying as far away as possible. And just breaking everything that we can. And just praying that it works out. Maybe it'll die eventually to being outnumbered by a wave. An insanely big wave of turrets. But I'm not sure that's how it's going to work out. So luckily we've got the slowing bot that is helping us. Alright, there's a couple more turrets in the middle of the map now. And let's keep going. So we'll also now get introduced the oh, what are they called? The bandage zombies. I like calling them. Oof, that is painful. That's pretty good though. Let's recycle this. Take that. Take that. Definitely take that. Let's get some crit chance. I think I need to find some engineering, or it's just not going to work out for us. Lock this. Monkey's good. I don't have a monkey yet, so monkey heals decent amount. And maybe I'll lock the harvester as well. Yeah. So yeah, we actually survived the wave, which I'm kind of impressed with. We haven't killed the boss, which is kind of disappointing. But usually so early on in the waves, it is kind of hard to get past. So what I'm looking to achieve now is I want to be able to start scaling the damage of my turrets fairly hard. And that's not necessarily scaling the damage number, our damage percentage, but it's more scaling, what's it called? I've got the name of it. Engineering. There you go. So that's bioscaling engineering. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, so far we created ourselves a huge perimeter of defense, really. Defense? More like we're just hitting absolutely everything on the map. It is pretty funny. And fairly effective, really, if you look at it. I'm just running around, picking up currency left, right and centre as much as I can. I get bonus items fairly quickly as well. Let's recycle this. Damage by speed, let's take it. That might, yeah, offset our negatives, which is kind of where we were looking for. The dodge is at 19. Let's get that up a bit. Pick that, pick that. None of these, really. Dodge and crit chance. I'm hoping crit chance carries over. I'm not sure. It might not. But, you know, one could live in hope. I'm going to pick these two up. HP regen and a bit more harvesting as well. We're on wave 13 so far, so we're not doing too bad. So I think the turrets are doing a little bit more damage. They're hitting for what, 22 it looks like? Not too bad. Obviously it needs to be harder, but we're getting there. Some enemies are just going to get more and more tanky as we go anyway, so it's kind of a catch situation. Right, pretty good so far. Keep going. Seems like all my turrets have spawned in the same corner, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever, you know, we play with what we have. Let's scoot through here. Another item here. Wow, this corner is insane. Right, got another item here. Tree. Alright, not too bad. Let's take some more increased damage. Do I want more bullets to throw out? Yeah, let's go with it. Take another turret. Let's roll and see if we can get some engineering going. No, max health it is. I rolled a few times. I don't want to roll all my cash away. None of these. Well, that's it. That's me done. Next wave. Wave 14. Alright, so we've picked up an additional item that means that when an enemy dies, a projectile goes off. So it's just a way, not really of doing more damage, but it is. It's just not going to do huge amounts. So it's not exactly the focus. But it should help. Right, spawning more turrets. This corner is apparently pretty good. This centerpiece is also kind of busy. Good. Don't mind if I do. Just means I get to run around more and play it safe. Safe-ish. It's kind of painful. Gotta really avoid the red projectiles because they kind of hurt. They're not ideal. Okay, let's kind of pick up the health. Let's turn around. I'm hoping there's more items. No more items. 3 items is pretty good still. Let's take the increased damage. Health regeneration +8. Yeah, let's take it. You know what? We're fine. Let's take the dodge negative. I'm sure we can make that up. More speed. Yep. Alright, projectiles bounce one more time. Kind of painful. I'm not going with any of those actually. Unfortunately. Dodge and harvesting. Engineering. Let's just get more harvesting. I'm just going harvesting because I need more. Just more. Oh, there's a boss again. So probably won't be killing this one either, really. I think this is turning more into like a pacifist run kind of thing, where turrets just kind of appear but don't really kill much. But hey, this is what it is. Turrets are doing... They're doing some work. They're getting some kills overall, I'm pretty sure. They're not just doing the work that I was hoping they would. But they are killing some things, which is the main thing. And they also just sort of chain reactions with the trees, so I'm just getting more and more resources just lying around in time out. Which is the ideal really, is we need as many resources just dotted around. So just when we fly by, pick everything up, we just can heal up. Yeah, that is definitely what's helping us right now. I'm getting a couple of kills here and there, but it's definitely not my main source of income. Let's take this. Let's take the more luck. Let's take the materials when getting something. HP regeneration, double more trees. And let's lock that. Roll once. Lock the XP. And let's leave it at that. Right, go for wave 15. So we start our waves at like half HP, but honestly, it doesn't matter at all. Alright. So we're actually not finding any what's it called? We're just not finding any engineering increases really, which is kind of surprising. I would have thought we would have found some engineering. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll just make do what we got. We've not found anything that could make us do damage based off of picking up health either. There's a lot of utility that we could have found to help us out, but it's just not happening. So I guess this is more, yeah, more of a passive, self-propagating tree resource build currently. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it's working out for us. Alright, and there's no penalty for not killing the boss at the end, so win-win. No explosion, more. Let's pick that up. Let's pick that up. Let's look the more trees. Roll once. Too late for that. Cacti Club, I'm not interested. I'm interested in you, and I'm interested in the max HP. Alright, we're going on wave 17, which has got another boss in it. Which should be fine. We're just gonna do the usual, which is a healthy dose of running. Alright, let's keep running. Alright, it's that boss there, that's fine, I know which one this is. He spends more time running around, spawning Ow. Spawning these sort of spiky boys than he actually does trying to kill us, so that's fine. Alright, zoom around here. Very intense. I won't lie. These guys are on my backside. I'm hoping some of them die soon so that they can just leave me alone for a second. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like I am going to be chased down for perpetuity. Scoot through the middle, pick up some of this stuff. I got 4 extra items. That's a good amount of healing. I'll recycle this. Take that. Could be a bit of damage for us later down the line. Engineering, finally, you know, that's an extra couple of points. Buy these 2 items. That's 1 more point engineering. Roll once. Lock anything? Nope. Nope. Let's go next. Just got more and more movement speed, so our movement speed is absolutely going a little bit crazy. But as long as we stay ahead of all the enemies, they can't catch us, you know, that's fine. Alright, scoot up. Scoot around, scoot through here. Set them a load of them on fire. Am I doing more damage with my turrets? I think I am doing more damage with my turrets. It's very much a case of having to scale a hell of a lot of engineering to make the turrets do damage, and unfortunately I haven't been lucky enough to find big numbers of engineering increases, so it is what it is. I'm stuck at these levels. That was close. A little bit closer than I was expecting it to go. Alright, that's better. Scoot back up here, pick up all these resources. This is a dead corn for them. And we survived. A little bit closer than I was hoping for, but we worked it out. Let's recycle, let's pick that up, let's recycle. No engineering. Armor, max life, what's my armor like? 13, that's pretty good. Let's get a bit more armor. None of this, thank you very much. +1 engineering for every 1 elemental you have. Oh, snap. That would have been good if I had it, like, 2 hours ago. This is engineering, that's perfect, and that's more engineering. So yeah, it's this game's very much orientated in that aspect where if you are lucky, you can get tons of damage. If you're unlucky, well, guess what? Your runs will be a little bit harder. So while it is fun to try and come up with innovative concepts, you could be hitting yourself against a brick wall quite some time before actually getting a build that works out. But that's part of the charm of this game. It just adds to the replayability of it. Alright, let's kill the trees. Kill the trees, cut the trees down. I mean, we don't kill trees. We're good like that. We just cut them down and reuse them, and we're highly ethical in our recycling aspects. Right, so far we're doing okay. We're probably not killing the 2 final bosses, but that's fine. We don't necessarily have to. Alright, scoot through. We're just zooming. Zooming and looting. Alright. Alright, we still make a decent amount of currency. Let's take this, a bit more damage. This is damage, roll once. Yeah, let's take some armor and dodge. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm going to get the build to go much further than this. And I'm just going to roll the boss. So this is the last round. We got to survive these 2 guys for 80 odd minutes. 80 odd seconds, not minutes, because otherwise I'll be here till midnight. And yeah, we can just run around the map, dodge their attacks, and that's it, pretty much. Not overly complicated, the patterns are pretty user-friendly, luckily for us. But yeah, I'll see if one actually dies, it would be nice. But if it doesn't, it's alright. Alright, so that's good. Maybe if I'd have picked up a load of negative enemies, it could have made it so that I would have been able to kill the enemies, kill the bosses with my turrets. That's a thought. Maybe that's a concept for another run, just reduce the number of enemies as much as possible in these maps, and see if we can actually kill the bosses. I wonder how low you can go. Because there's got to be diminishing returns eventually. Otherwise you could, in theory, just keep reducing enemies until there's nothing left. We've got a pretty good cover of turrets. Obviously these rounds are quite long now. So if the timer got any longer, you just get even more turrets than this. And we're chipping away at them. We need about 3 times more damage to really kill them. But hey, we survived and that's the main thing. So that was a winning round with the Explorer on difficulty 5. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.